Welcome aboard, captains. Today we will take a look at Tier 10 Premium Italian cruiser Napoli. So let's start with armor and citadel. On broadside you will get citadels, as always. In front the armor is better, so you don't hit they don't hit you to the citadel, but slightly broadside you will get it, so keep an eye on it. Now, artillery. The main guns, 15 seconds real time, um, pretty high to cruiser, but you must often change from HE to AP and like that, because HE shells is great, but if someone shows you a broadside, you will need AP because they deal a high amount of damage and deal citadels. Not to battleships, but cruisers will get citadels to broadside. So you must know in which situation what type of shells is required for the situation. The range is pretty low on tier 10, but if you have Sansonetti, which I recommend you to have it, you can increase it by only 1 kill. So that's good. And this ship is not too great for long range shooting. So this weakness is not bad at all. And what makes this ship special is secondaries. I would highly recommend you to upgrade secondaries as much as possible, because the secondaries shoot SAP shells and it's literally raining on the enemy when she got to your range. And on closer range, if the DD is spotted nearby, you will annihilate it with these secondaries. So I recommend you to upgrade it as much as possible. In current meta, it's not that great as it was, but still it's pretty fun to play, and for me it's really good. And you got the smaller ones that will fire extremely high and shoot targets over the small islands and like that, but it really takes time to hit because it's really slow. And the stronger ones are slightly different. They are not shooting over the small islands and shoot straight to the enemy and deals much more damage, twice as many as the small ones. So that's the primary strength of this ship. And the next one is torpedoes. The torpedoes are relatively long range, 13.5 kilometers, and I would say average damage, and they are really slow. But it's not a weakness, it's the strength of these torps, and it's same as the Venezia line, the Italian cruisers. And the strength of the slow torps is you shoot torps and it takes a lot of time to get to the enemy, but it can surprise the enemy because you shot it and they thought the torps won't come because you are too far away, but in the moment when you fire these torpedoes, you are closer and you will surprise them with torps that you shot it like 1 minute before. So 56 knots speed is not a weakness for me. The reload time is 90.0, so not bad. Um, I would recommend shoot torps as much as possible. Shoot it blindly where you think the enemy will come, or total random torps might get hit and surprise the enemy. Now, airstrike is not good. AA defense, as any Italian ship, it's bad. Only range 4.6 kilometers, so for CVs you are 3 damage practically. And max speed is 37.3 knots, which is fast and you can use it pretty well. Radar shift time 12.5 seconds. This is not bad. You can dodge enemy bullets with relatively ease, so that's good for me. And concealment. Of course you need to put the concealment as low as possible. I have it upgraded to 10.3 kilometers, which is good, and you don't want to be seen permanently, and you might get some surprised attacks if you play a little bit sneaky. So concealment low as possible. Now onto the modules. Classic, these two classics, no need to go through that. On 500,000 I recommend upgrading the secondaries. It's worth it. So you get bigger range and better dispersion of secondaries. I recommend this if you want to play secondaries. You don't need to play this ship on secondaries. You can play it different, but in my opinion it's good and it's fun. Really fun to play with. Now onto the million module. This is obvious for dodging and bullets and torpedoes. You want to speed up fast sometimes, so you can have this if you want to dodge enemy bullets turning way, but I'm using this. This is better for me. So 2 million module, pretty obvious concealment. You don't want to be seen from high distance, so I would recommend this. You can of course use other modules, maybe this or this for the smoke, but for me that's best what can you get. Now 3 million module. This is the best option, of course. Faster reload, which you want, and I don't think torpedoes needs to be upgraded because the torps are secondary thing and this ship is not based on torpedoes, so I wouldn't recommend this. You can increase your range This you might want if you don't play the secondaries and want to fire from longer distance, but if you got a secondary build, this is worse option than this. And for secondaries, yeah, if you want to full secondary, you can use this, but secondary reload time is not needed. The main battery reload time is much better, so I would recommend this over the others. Maybe this, depends on you. Now consumables. You got the Italian smoke exhaust smoke generator, um, which is perfect for this ship. You just get somewhere and you can get out of there anytime you want because you activate it and go and save your life. But you must keep an eye on spot range if you shoot from the smoke, which is if you upgrade it the concealment, you get 8.8 kilometers after you shoot. So keep an eye on that. If you want to run away and some DD is in that range, don't shoot and just go away. The speed is great, so you can save your life with this. You can also use it in situation when you want only two secondaries to fire. You can't fire your main weapons because there is someone in the spot range of shooting inside the smoke. So you just use this and start raining the secondaries on the enemy. Uh, on this ship, this smoke is perfect. Perfect. Next, fighter. Okay, I have nothing to tell you about this. Fighters are bad and didn't go do anything most of the time. So, and the heal. If you upgrade it with signals and that, you get 10,000 heal. Not a great, but it will save your life sometimes. But the heal isn't that important. It is, but the heal is really weak. So don't take much damage because the heal won't save you much, but is better than nothing. So onto the signals. More HP. Um, you want this because probably you will leave the fire on you, the first fire, and it's always nice to have it, uh, so you don't burn too much. Next, I forgot to upgrade this. More fire chance and flooding chance. That's come in handy if you. It's a small thing, but sometimes it will change a lot. Then secondaries, of course. If you have secondary build, you must have this. Ship speed, highly recommend. Always is nice to be faster. Then the consumables reload are slow, so I will recommend you use this. And sometimes you need to prepare consumables as fast as possible, so this comes in handy. Then bigger heal, there is nothing more to say, highly recommend. And you want this, you need this. The smoke will last longer, so you will stay hidden for a longer time. You see the action time is 48.3 seconds, and if I remove this, you'll see It's 44 seconds. It might sound stupid to talk about 4 seconds difference, but thi these small decisions and small upgrades will often save your life or even win the game. So pay attention even for these small details. Yeah? Equip this and you see 4.4 seconds plus. That's good. Now onto the captain. I would recommend using Sonsonete if you have it. If you don't, no worries. The thing that Sonsonete provides is if you get Confederate, your main battery real time will be 15% faster, which is good. This is important if you have low range, which this ship has. Only thing you need to do is destroy one ship and you will get plus 8% firing range. It is activated only once per battle, so if you got 5 kills you won't get any more profits from it, but yeah, that's really great for this ship. So, and the last thing is if you hit enemy 100 times with main battery shells, the consumables action time will increase. So not every battle you will get this, because in this ship real time is slow and you don't have any good dispersion or luck, and 3 turrets per 3 guns, that's 9 bullets per salvo. So it's sometimes hard to get this, but if you get this, the reward is really high. Bigger heals, longer last smoke, which is perfect. You want this. So try to complete this if you have Sansonete. If you don't, no worries. This ship is good even without him. So one point is traverse speed. The traverse speed in this ship is relatively slow, so this might help you a lot sometimes. I would recommend this because it's HE and AP ships, depends on situation. So often you need to reload from HE to AP as fast as possible, which this skill provides. And Sansonete upgraded even more. And if you look at artillery, you got if you switch bullets, you will get only 6 seconds reload, so that might help you a lot. I know it's only 1 point, but this is really important, so use this no matter what. 2 points. I got Consumables enchantments, and the smoke will last even longer, plus 10%. So I would recommend this for 2 points. Now 3 points. This is for secondaries, more range, secondaries range plus 20%, and upgrades even a torpedoes plus 15% torpedo damage. So this is great. But before that, I would recommend Adrenaline Rush. Every ship, Adrenaline Rush for 3 points. You need this. And on Napoli, I wouldn't recommend this. I don't think you need this. This ship has a lot of HP. I forgot to show 62,000 HP, so some more, not a big difference. So I would recommend use the points on something different. 4 points. We got secondary reload time minus 10%, and if some ship is in your concealment range, your main battery will reload 8% faster. So this is really good for this ship. I would recommend this because the spot range is close to secondary range, so on the close combat you will reload a lot faster. No, lot. 8%. Not bad, not bad. And finally the concealment. You want to stay hidden as always. And I don't have enough points, but if you got superintendent, this is really important because I have only 2 smokes and 3 heals. This might be a game changer. I don't always use the consumables all, but in some battles it might save you, and you can live longer and deal more damage and survive it. One more smoke, one more heal. That's something you want on this ship. So how would I rate this ship? It's 9 out of 10. Good HE, good AP, good secondaries. You can tank, you can kite, you can survive a lot of fire and salvos and like that. And overall, good torpedoes. I would rate it, yeah, 9 of 10. Now let's take a look at the replay, shall we? Okay, so we are in battle and we got tier 11 ships here. So I will speed up here. I go on this side because there are a lot of islands, which is good for me and the secondaries. And there is some random torps which I shoot. They will not hit, but it can sometimes shoot the torps as they reload. Shoot them immediately and you might get a hit. Speed it up a little bit. And we got Satsuma shooting HE to get some fires. The damage is not best for the HE, but and secondaries are firing now. You see the rain. And I reloaded AP really fast and get citadels. You see the AP dealing a lot of damage, and citadels to cruisers and HE. You see the kill, more range, which is great. Now I will turn around because I don't want to fight Satsuma on close range for now. And there is Des Moines and Piemonte, myslím, I guess. I got loaded AP if some of the cruisers will show broadside. Again, random torps, maybe hit, maybe don't, shoot it. If you can, shoot the torps. And the secondaries rain is now coming. And you see the damage is kind of great. And we'll finish the Des Moines. Again, shooting torps on random, which ship might have come here to the torps, and secondary shooting behind that relatively big island to the Satsuma. I want to not to go to close combat to Satsuma. Dodge the shots, get 0 damage. And the random torps is going quite well. Now I will smoke because I want to turn around and I don't want to show broadside to Satsuma. I want to go around this island, and you see the random torps got 3 hits. Not the best damage, but he repaired the first fire, so now he got 2 floodings and 2 fires. And that's why you shouldn't repair your first fire. And he's being annihilated with 2 floodings and 2 fires on the same time. And I get witherer just from Satsuma, and it finishes off. So I see there is Piemonte and Vermont, so I have a lot of HP, so I'm going forward. To get close. Got another fire. He repaired it immediately. Once again, random torps that might hit. Now in secondary range, Vermont is, so the secondaries will start to rain him, and you see the damage from it is is great. It's for the SAP. It's quite a lot of damage too. The Vermont turned away from the torps, but that's it doesn't matter so much. So I'm switching here to AP, to HE, and again and again. Depends on angle. Main battery reload time is bigger now because Vermont was in spot range, but not anymore. So oh. Now I'm going forward because I have full HP and I want some more damage because they will not kill me. They can't. If they manage to hit me hard, I will smoke myself and get out of here. Again, switching AP, HE shells. Depends on situation. Yeah, the damage from HE is not the best, but you will get fires, and if you spam it, and now we got 100 hits, so consumables will be working for a longer time. Sadly I didn't get a kill, but now switch AP, Zao broadside. Now HE again, and to the end we will be shooting and HE and deal like 1000, maybe 2000 damage on one salvo, so not a big deal, but this ship is fun. I'm enjoying it playing. It's available for coal, so if you don't want to, if you don't know what ship you should buy, I would recommend this if you want to have some fun. And the battle is over. 4 kills, sadly not Kraken, but no worries about it. So here we got the stats. 190,000 damage. We got Witherer from that Satsuma, and you saw the AP shells, HE shells, you saw the random torps hits, the secondaries, and importance of the smoke, and that's how you play this ship and have a lot of fun. Team score. This detailed report. We got its secondary battery. We got only 50 hits, so 13,000 damage. Not a great, but if you spot the DD and it will hit it really hard. So secondaries are great in this ship, and it's so much fun playing this with the secondaries. That's Satsuma. We got more than 100,000 damage, which from fires 23,000 damage, and from the two floodings 41,000 damage. So we got Witherer just from Satsuma. Some secondaries, torps hit 30,000 almost. Again, it was shoot it random, shoot the torps, and the random locations where some ships might come and might get hits. And that's it. Credits and XPs. Yeah, lots of credits and that. So that's all for this video. Thanks for likes and comments. Someone suggested me, excuse me, that I should make a video about Napoli, and here you got it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you don't know what to do with coal, I would recommend buy Napoli. Alright, so see you next week, probably. Let me know in the comments which line or ship you want me to do next, and I will make it gladly happen. Thank you guys, and see you next time. Bye.